time to acknowledge yourself. I mean, think about it. I'm sure you've been through some amazing experiences and also some pretty challenging experiences, because it's all part of the human experience. It's how we learn, it's how we grow, it's how we evolve. I invite you right now to take your arms out and come back in and give yourself a great big hug and really acknowledge yourself, because even whatever you're going through today, I don't know, but you've come this far and you've gotten through and you're still here and you're still going and you're still journeying and you're still figuring out what the fuck this life's about, and you're still getting to know more of who you truly are. And that's the beauty. You know, every time we try something new, we discover not only more of ourselves, but more of our infinite potential. Every time we take a step out of our comfort zone, which I hope you're doing, because that's how we grow, that's how we evolve. I don't understand this idea called comfort zone, because it's not really comfortable, it's just familiar. So if familiar is comfortable to you, hey, that's okay. But it's not comfortable because we don't get to learn anything. It's like we're in a box. I mean, we can't learn in our comfort zone, but we're in a box and we don't get to see the world. There's a whole world out there for us to experience. There's a whole world out there for us to enjoy. And when we're stuck in our limited perceptions about who we are and what we can do, it just limits us. And that's why it's so valuable to do the inner work, because it's only our minds that keep us from doing anything. It's only our thoughts that keep us from doing anything. When we switch our thoughts in a different way, things happen more easily in this earthly play. It's true, because we tell ourselves, we believe ourselves. We believe our lies, and we believe the stuff that makes us happy inside. It doesn't matter. So I invite you today to notice your self-talk. If there's something that's hard for you to do, what's another way you can approach a situation and say, hey, you know what, this might be fun. Or, hey, you know what, I might find something new about myself that I never learned before. Or, you know, there's so many ways that we can get ourselves motivated. A lot of times we don't want to be uncomfortable, so we prolong what we came here to do because we don't want to be uncomfortable. What if you said something else about being uncomfortable? What if you had a different point of view, and instead of saying, oh, this might be uncomfortable, instead saying, wow, this could be exciting, this could be amazing, this could be the life of my dreams that I've just been waiting for, just because I took that step, just because I took that action, just because I learned something new about myself. I mean, that's the beauty of it. We don't know. We think we know. We project all this stuff onto the future. We project all this stuff on how we think things should be. We think we know, but we don't. We don't. Anything can happen at any time. The universe works in miraculous ways. Just be open to everything that comes your way. Really, because even the people that come into our lives, sometimes we judge by the cover. Don't judge by the cover. I invite you today just to let the universe really guide you. Let the universe bring to you new ideas, new inventions, new people, and just be open to listening. So many times we want to get our point across. I'm guilty of this too. I like to share because I get excited. I get excited when energy flows through me. But sometimes I just need to listen. Sometimes I just need to be there for somebody. Sometimes it's just holding that space of love for somebody. You know, none of us want to be told what to do. We really just want to be loved. None of us really need to be fixed. We just want to be loved. A lot of times we think from our own projections that we know best for others, but we don't. How do we know what's best for others? We only see it through our eyes. Let the other person find out what's best for them. Hold that space so they can feel that love and listen to their heart and soul. And I mean, that's the beauty of really building a deeper relationship with somebody. You know, it's so, I mean, I'm guilty of this too, because there's a lot of times when I think I have the best ideas ever, and everybody should know this. So I share it. And whether people resonate or not, that's not up to me. I share it because it's working for me, and in hopes that maybe it'll inspire somebody and open themselves up to find what works for them. You know, I don't think I have all the answers. I don't think I really have any answers. I just go with the flow, and I allow the inspiration and my inner guidance to guide me along the way. Because when I think I know, I actually limit myself, and I limit the universe from actually bringing me something even more exciting than what I know. And sometimes I project all this fear, so I don't even do it. So I just let go of what can happen. I don't even imagine like the best case scenario. I just let go and I trust. And it's so much easier, because sometimes even imagining the best scenario can limit us to an even better scenario. So I invite you today just to open your mind mind, open your heart, give yourself a fresh new start. Really acknowledge yourself for how far you've come, because I know that you've been through some challenges and you're still here today. And, for me, my challenges have made me more loving and compassionate. My challenges have made me into who I am today, so is the blessings. But many of my challenges, because I wouldn't have the deep understanding and compassion for others if I didn't go through what I went through. So everything we go through is serving us one way or another. Everything is helping us and the world. We think we're the only ones. We think, oh, hey, you know what, we're the only ones going through it. But actually what's happening for one is happening for all. We're all in this together. And at a spiritual level, we know this. From a human level, we don't. So next time you see someone in pain, instead of judging them, instead of criticizing them, pain is anger too. Just see them as this little kid, pretty much, just wanting love. And yeah, maybe if they're angry, you don't have to be in their energy field, but that doesn't mean that you can should cut off the flow of love to yourself or to them. You can send them love from a distance, because you don't need to be abused. I understand that. But the same token, why should we cut off the love that flows through us to our sisters and brothers? This is how I choose to live. I'm not telling you to live this way. It's up to you on how you want to live. If I want to see this in the world, I am going to be the change that I want to see. And that's how I live my life every day. I live my life by how I want to be and how I want to see the world and how I want to be treated. So I treat others how I want to be treated, which is basically with love, understanding, and compassion. And I don't have it perfectly. I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I'm doing the best I can with what I know, and I'm still learning and growing. And I invite you to also see that in yourself, that you're doing the best you can. If you look back at your circumstances and you say, hey, I could have done better, that's great. You know what? Yeah, you probably could have done better, but you only knew what you knew at the time. So it's beautiful to look back and say, hey, you know what? This I would have rather done da-da-da-da-da. So next time that happens, you have the opportunity to do the da-da-da-da-da today and shift that energy, so that energy from the past is no longer controlling you now. So anyways, I hope this video inspired you in one way or another. I don't really know what I said. I will go back and listen to it. I believe in you. I'm over here cheering you on, and I love you.